What's up, everybody? It is Exposed to coming at you once again. I want to send my love and my respects to everybody out there who's supporting this movement. We are all part of it. We are all one. Throwing out all the phonies, the fakes, and the frauds out. Taking out the trash and all these cowards. I was going to go live yesterday when they were on live, but I was out taking care of a few things. But hey, we back at it 100%. So today I seen a video that the debriefer dropped talking about some Folsom riot. I guess a recent one that just happened. So I want to just throw up. I'm not gonna review the whole thing like that because it's just a bunch of bullshit. Hey, it's just a bunch of bullshit. So what I do want to do, I just want to look at a few things and get some laughs on it. We're gonna get some laughs on this bullshit. All right, so let's hit it real quick. Check it out.
They actually don't care. Me being an ex-convict, I always talk about, I feel like, oh, everybody behind the walls. I don't care what side it is. As long as you're...
We know he does not care. He's been basura since 2005. Check it out.
You're not a chomo. You have not targeted women and children.
But it's been said, and I really do believe, he's talking about chomos, people that beat up women, but he was gambling with chomos and weirdos. He was programming with chomos and weirdos when he was doing whatever he was doing after he debriefed. Man, save that shit. Debriefer, Officer Villa, we ain't buying that shit. Joker really believes he's an authority when it comes to all this prison talk.
Then I'm gonna do my best to try to keep it real, but as far as comfortable as I am, right? And that's why every now and then when I get an opportunity like this riot happened, and I want to point out the games that the CDC is playing with.
Okay, here he goes. Now he's saying the CDC is playing games, trying to appear as if he is a prison advocate. This piece of shit, hey, man. Men who are already in a bad situation due to poor decisions. Look, all that was bullshit. I want to hit something else right here. Let me find this shit. Anyways, hey, this dude is really, really desperate right now. That's why him and his man, Gunner, have been over there on TikTok trying to take advantage of all the kids. Check it out.
Talk about this stuff. They're focused on what they got to be focused on. But I'm the one out here that can say, if you have a loved one in prison, don't waste your time writing or calling the CDC if you want change and you don't want your loved ones to be put in bad positions. You write your...
This is it right here. Politician John Villa.
Your congressman, your congresswoman. And you...
Check it out. When family members write congressman, nothing's gonna happen overnight. You're talking maybe about a couple-year fight if any of those Congress people actually jump on it. A lot of them, they don't like touching the CDC.
You let them know, hey, some things got to change in the CDC. I have a loved one that's in there, and I feel like the CDC's putting them in danger. They're playing games with them. They're creating a very unsafe environment for everyone within those walls. And if you want my vote again...
Hey, Congressman, you need to do something about behind those walls if you want my vote again. Man, they don't give a shit. Look, they don't care about inmates within the CDC. Look, Joker, look, you want to cry.
You're going to do something about this. And you...
More bullshit coming from Officer John Villa. There's one more thing I want to touch upon. Just want to, look. I'm going to be right here.
If your loved one was under the age of 25 when they caught a life sentence, they have a good possibility of coming home.
Check it out right here. He attempts to justify his situation Now, let me tell you something about that. He's talking about Proposition 57, which passed in 2016. Johnny Villa was already, trash, basura. He already debriefed way long before that even that law even passed. So in 2005, even in 2010, 2013, 14, 15, Johnny Villa, Officer Doves, the Rata, he didn't have a chance of paroling. All that fight, I mean, come on. They said he was a model inmate, over 10 years discipline free, and he was being denied. So they had another proposition, which was, it was Senate Bill 260, which if you were a juvenile, they had little hearings. But when Proposition 57 passed, if you were under the age of 25, then you had action.
A lot of people think, oh, you have to be, if you're active, you can't. That's a lie.
Now, you know what? That is a lie. But Johnny Villa was already PC'd up, debriefed, a rat, certified snitch, straight informant piece of shit since 2005. All that shit he tried to justify. Now, there's people who were on the GP side who, a lot of them did get out due to Proposition 57.
That's a lie. As long as you give I'm not going to get into the whole thing. You give the board.
Anyways, yeah, he shouldn't get into the whole thing because this man, this liar, this fraud, this charlatan right here, he was doing clean already. Over 10 years, he was clean. And Senate Prop 57 passed. He benefited from it. So nothing could be further from the truth. We don't believe you, Johnny Villa. Anyways, we're back. When they go live again, we're going to be there. Sticking to their necks. Everybody stay cool. Be safe out there. And remember, the resistance, the revolution, the cleaning of basura, we're in full effect. We out.